Hello, my intelligent pupils. Guess the second type of graph we'll be studying today, the line graph. Now, I want you to take notes, measure on the following. By the end of this lesson, you should be able to identify a line graph, state the use of keys in a line graph, interpret a line graph, solve the problems involving a line graph. Now, lines in a graph are called grid. So there are grid lines in a graph, vertically and horizontally. So at times, these grid lines may not be seen. Now, if it is vertical, normally we name them with x0, x1. And if it is horizontal, we name them with y0, y1. Take note of where we start from, y0, y1. Now, let's look at the vertical and the horizontal lines here. So, for the horizontal lines, we have three of them, 0, y0, y1, y2. And for the vertical lines, we have 6 of them, x0, x1, x2, x3, x4, and x5. Now, these horizontal and vertical lines, they meet at a point. So you can draw two lines, just draw a vertical line and let it intercept or cross a horizontal line, and you will see the point. I want you to do that exercise. Just draw two lines, draw one vertical, draw one horizontal, and see the point where it meets. Now here, I named three different points. So you see x1 and y1 meeting at a point. So we say x1, y1. We always start with x before y. Now look at the second point there, x2 and y2. Then x4 and y4. Okay, now we are familiar with this line graph. The line graph below shows the life's journey of three men. This time we've seen this graph before. You can see Johnson starting from the second level of life. In the first year, he started from the second level of life. So that same first year, you discover that Raphael is having the highest level of life in that first year. When you get to the 10th year, we saw that Johnson still maintained the same level of life, level 2, but Raphael this time around Raphael moved down on blue line, down to between level 2 and level 3. While Felix moved up to a higher level of life, level 4 and above. But at the end of their life, when they are 40 years, that's not the end of their lives anyway, but at 40 years, we discover that Johnson had moved to level 5. While Felix seemed to be the lowest level, we're just about level 2, not up to level 3. And then Felix is above, Raphael is above level 4. Okay. Now, I want you to study this other one. This time, this line graph below shows the 100-meter race among 4 children. 100-meter race amongst 4 children. Take note of the key there. So Clement is blue house, is the child representing blue house, while Paul is representing green house, James is representing yellow house, and Samson is representing red house. Now, by 10 meters, you see that the blue house, Clement, is coming last, and the red house, Samson, is leading. Okay? And then, of course, when it's 20 meters, at 20 meters, there was a tie here. You can see a tie between the yellow house and the green house, while the blue house is coming last. So there's a tie between green and yellow. At 50 meters as they run, you see the yellow house is coming last, blue house is coming first, while red and green house are having a tie. So take note of those ties. Red and green is having a tie. Then blue is first, while yellow is last at 50 meters. Now at 100 meters, which is the final race, when at 100 meters, who is coming first, who is coming second, who is third, who is fourth? Now answer these questions. You can pause the video now and answer the following questions. Thank you.